Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The holiday season is upon us, and with it come those magical, larger-than-life events that define Christmas for so many of us. We're talking sparkling lights, giant floats, and of course, the big man in red himself, Santa Claus. But have you ever stopped to wonder what really goes on behind the curtains of America's biggest holiday extravaganzas? Today, we're pulling back the velvet rope to uncover the untold stories, the secret logistics, and the sheer human effort that bring these winter wonderlands to life. From the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade to the National Christmas Tree lighting, we're going on a journey to chase Santa and discover the incredible tales you've never heard before. So grab a cup of hot cocoa, get comfy, and let's dive into the real magic of the holidays. First stop, New York City, for the one and only Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. For millions, this parade is the official kickoff to the holiday season. We see giant balloons of our favorite characters floating effortlessly between skyscrapers. But the story of those balloons is anything but effortless. Did you know that each one requires a team of up to 90 handlers? These aren't just random volunteers. They're Macy's employees who go through rigorous training. They learn how to manage the balloon's aerodynamics, fight against unpredictable city winds, and even practice a special emergency deflation technique in case things go wrong. Imagine wrestling a 5-story tall Snoopy on a windy day in Manhattan. And the journey for these balloons starts months earlier in a top-secret design studio in New Jersey. Artists and engineers work hand in hand, first creating clay models, then digital renderings, and finally, the massive inflatable structures we see on TV. It's a year-long process of art, science, and a whole lot of helium. And what about the floats? These are not just simple platforms with decorations. Each one is a self-contained theatrical production, designed to be disassembled to fit through the Lincoln Tunnel and then reassembled overnight. In the dead of winter, the float that carries Santa Claus at the very end is the most guarded secret of all. Its design changes slightly each year, and its exact route and timing are planned with military precision to ensure that grand, magical finale. The parade is a masterpiece of logistics involving thousands of people, from costume designers sewing sequins late into the night to the army of street cleaners that follows the last float, making the streets of New York spotless just hours later. It's a testament to the idea that the greatest magic often requires the most meticulous planning. Now, let us travel from the bustling streets of New York to the heart of the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., for the National Christmas Tree lighting. This tradition dates all the way back to 1923 with President Calvin Coolidge. But what goes into choosing and decorating this iconic tree? It's not just any fir from a local lot. The National Park Service selects a massive, living tree, often a Colorado blue spruce, that will serve as the national Christmas tree for many years. A dedicated team of arborists and horticulturists cares for this tree year-round, ensuring its health and beauty. They're like the tree's personal doctors. The decorations themselves are a story of unity. Each year, 56 smaller trees are also set up, representing every U.S., state, territory, and the District of Columbia. Ornaments for these trees are designed and created by students and artists from those specific regions, making the entire display a beautiful tapestry of American culture and creativity. The lighting ceremony itself is a huge production. While we see the president flip a switch and the tree magically illuminates, behind the scenes, a team of electricians has spent weeks, sometimes in freezing weather, meticulously wiring thousands upon thousands of energy-efficient LED lights. Every single bulb is tested and retested. The musical performances from famous artists require sound checks, stage setups, and intense security protocols. What feels like a spontaneous moment of holiday cheer is actually a perfectly synchronized event, planned months in advance, involving collaboration between the White House, the National Park Service, and countless production staff. It is a reminder that even the most stately traditions are powered by passionate people, working together behind the scenes. Next, let us head south to a place that knows a thing or two about making magic, Walt Disney World. During the holidays, the Magic Kingdom transforms into a festive spectacle for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. But how do they pull off this massive overhaul, sometimes literally overnight? The answer lies with a legendary team known as the Holiday Services Department. This is a year-round operation, a massive warehouse filled with countless wreaths, miles of garland, and millions of lights. As soon as the last pumpkin is cleared from Halloween, this team springs into action. In a single night, Main Street, USA, goes from spooky to spectacular. It's an incredible logistical ballet. They use cranes to place the giant Christmas tree in the town square, and decorated with thousands of ornaments and lights before the park opens the next morning. One of the coolest secrets is the snow on Main Street. It's not real, of course, but a special bubble-like soap solution developed by Disney Imagineers to look and feel like a gentle flurry without causing a slippery mess. They even infuse it with scents like peppermint or gingerbread to enhance the experience. And Cinderella Castle, shimmering with the dream lights, is a technical marvel. It is covered in a net of over 200 zero LED lights that are programmed to create stunning visual effects. Installing this net is a delicate, high-altitude operation that takes weeks to complete, all while the park remains open to guests. Disney's holiday magic is a perfect blend of artistry, advanced technology, and a little bit of that secret pixie dust which, it turns out, is just a whole lot of hard work and brilliant planning. Finally, let's head west to Newport Beach, California, for a tradition that's over a century old, the Newport Beach Christmas Boat Parade. Forget floats on wheels, we're talking about multi-million-dollar yachts, humble Duffy boats, and everything in between, all decked out in elaborate, dazzling light displays. What started as a simple 8-boat affair in 1908 has become a 5-night extravaganza that attracts over 1 million viewers. But what does it take to turn a boat into a floating festival of lights? For many boat owners, this is a serious competition. They start designing their displays in the summer, investing thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours. We're talking custom-built structures, animated light shows synchronized to music, and even live performers on board. Powering all of this on a moving boat is a huge challenge. Many use portable generators, carefully balanced for weight and safety, to power displays that can use more electricity than a small house. The Coast Guard and local harbor patrol are the unsung heroes of this event. They work tirelessly to manage the traffic of hundreds of decorated boats and thousands of spectator vessels, ensuring everyone stays safe in the crowded, dark harbor. They create a secure route and manage the flow, preventing collisions and making sure the parade runs smoothly. The sense of community is the real story here. It's families and local businesses pouring their hearts and creativity into their boats, not for a huge cash prize, but for bragging rights and the joy of being part of this unique, glittering tradition on the water. It is a perfect example of how a community as passion can create one of the most breathtaking holiday events in the country, from wrestling giant balloons in New York to wiring a castle in Florida. The stories behind America's favorite holiday events are just as magical as the events themselves. They reveal a world of incredible logistics, tireless dedication, and a shared passion for creating joy. The next time you watch a parade or see a tree lighting, remember the thousands of invisible Santas, the engineers, the artists, the volunteers, and the planners who work all year to bring that moment of wonder to life. Their hard work is the true, untold story of the holiday season. Thanks for chasing Santa with me today. If you enjoyed this look behind the curtain, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Happy holidays, and see you in the next video.